Everyone, it's Andrzej Krzywda with my journey from 2100 to International Master, and this happened recently. This is a certificate of a title result International Master. I made my first norm with a rating performance 2579, which is kind of amazing. It's already actually happened 3 weeks ago. I struggled to record the video. I didn't have that much time overall. I did that, and I want to show you the details in this video. So this is the tournament that I was playing in, Katowice Spring 2018. That was called the IM group because there was a possibility to make the IM norm. So this is the starting list, and you can see when you sorted by ranking, I was the last one, which are actually a huge difference in my ranking between the other people. So I definitely wasn't the favorite to make the IM norm. Let's look at the results in the end. When you look at the results, I was the first one. So I actually won the tournament, and here's the diploma, which proves that. I made the IM norm because my performance rating was 2579. It was enough to make 6 points out of 9 to get the IM norm. I made 7 points. I won the tournament with the result of 7 out of 9, and I was 1.5 points ahead of the two second players. I was the only person to make the IM norm here. When you look at my results, first of all, I gained 95 points, which is kind of like amazing. I never had such an increase. I never heard about such an increase. So I made a draw with Frollo. Overall, I played 5 games with black and 4 with white, so not really the best setup. I started with a draw with Artur Frollo, then I won against Piotr Piesik. Then I draw with Paweł Tetzlaff. He is, I think, the silver medalist under 14 in the world. Artur Frollo is a Ukrainian with a national Ukrainian title Grandmaster, and he was part of the Ukrainian Olympic team. And then I won against Antoni Szóstakowski with white. Antoni is the current Polish champion under 18. Then I won against Oleksiy Molchanov, Ukrainian FIDE master with a strong rating. Then I drew, luckily, with Marcin Molenda. Then I beat Kosma Pacan-Milej. And in the 8th round, I drew with Danilo Shkuran, who this draw gave me both the IM norm around before the end of the tournament, and around before the end, I also knew that I won the tournament. In the last round, without actually, really that much motivation, because I achieved everything I wanted, but I have beaten Mietek Bakalash, who is an international master. So overall, great. Here's how it looked like the place in the table over the rounds. So after the 4th round, I was second. After the 5th round, I was first, and I remained at this position till the end. And the rating improvement, the rating gain was overall cool. So now I'm going to have 2258, which means I'm now applying for the FIDE candidate master title, so that I will be officially a CM very soon. That's also that was also my goal for my improvements plan. A year ago, more or less, I recorded a video showing some of my previous results, which was also moderately successful, and I showed you my goals as they were 1 year ago. And 1 year ago, I defined my goals to be the CM title once I get 2200 on the rating list, and that was meant to be Q1 2018. So actually, according to this schedule, if there is any kind of schedule here, I actually made it later. So the plan was to have it Q1, which means like January, February, or March, and I did it in May, so that's later. And actually the CM title will be probably confirmed and officially given to me in the end of June or July. I have no idea how long it does it take. I need to apply for that, I need to pay for that. Then there was the plan to get the FIDE master once I get 2300 on the list, and that was meant to be Q4 2019. And then the IM title on 2021, which means I need to have the rating 2400 and 3 IM norms. So I was slightly late to the schedule with the CM, but also I didn't consider that I will make an IM norm right now. Actually, I didn't have the IM norms actually put in the plan as it was shown here. Those notes are actually from the 1 year ago tournament result. So I got the norm, and my rating now is 2258, which for me is now very hard to get accustomed to. You know, I've had 2160 all the time recently, or 2170 or 2180, and now suddenly I have such a big jump. So it's still hard for me to adjust to the current situation, because you know, some friends, they are telling me you're so close to the FIDE Master title now, and I'm like, that wasn't part of the plan right now. So but yeah, I need to, I think I need to like stop thinking about ratings that much. But on the other hand, this is like a nice metric for me. You know, now I'm recording this video because I have something to show, right? This is a success. But before that, I've had a really bad tournament result in Lviv, Ukraine. I've had a good result in Austria, and again a very bad result in Białystok, where I lost like almost 40 ELO points. So this is, you know, I'm just showing you right now the success, which is now always nice, but it's not the whole truth overall. I did lose many things in the past, in the recent past. So you know, it's important to remember that, you know, there are good moments and bad moments, and they probably will come if you put some work. So I will leave you with one chess position from the last tournament, so that at least there's something chess related here, and in other videos I hope to show you more about the actual chess things. This is one of my games. It was played, I think, in the 7th round, so it was like a very important game overall to me, and I was playing black against Kosma Pacan-Milej, who is the current second player under 16 in Poland. A very talented player, and I knew it wouldn't be an easy game. And it was clear that he was trying to win with white, so he was pressing while I was trying to stay calm and looking for a chance to counterattack. I was surprised in the opening, but somehow we got to this position where my pieces are not really well coordinated overall, while his pieces they seem to be more active. But on the other hand, it's not so easy to play such positions with white, so I knew that I have some counter chances if I played it calmly. So after Queen e3, I know already it was clear for a long time that white is planning to play c4, c5, the pawn lever, which tries to open the position and maybe, you know, gets an attack. And I did have it calculated, and I've had it calculated that if after c5 I manage to put my knight on d5, then it should be fine. Like, I'm not saying I'm better, but I should be able to defend. Even if objectively the position is good for white, I think practically black some really good chances here. And another thing is that if we exchange queens, the idea is whether I can get my king quickly to the center, whether I can play moves like g5 in the ending very soon. Luckily, it all happened. So in the position I played h6, so that I can prepare to g5. If he stays in place, I probably would consider preparing g5. Okay, and there it goes. c5 takes, and now the important move, knight e7. So I'm just in time to make this move. Queen c7, I can allow the exchange. Now we have an ending, and I have a really strong knight on d5. But white has also good chances, like the c file belongs to him. And now I play the important move g5, and I want to make the structure of g5, g4, to make the move g4 later on, and then I can move my king to g6, play f4, king f5, and then I can try to penetrate with my king. In this moment I realized that I'm probably losing the pawn d7, but this is not the most important pawn in the position, I believe. So in this moment I just played this. I don't want to lose the a6 pawn, but I'm okay with losing the d7 pawn. And now I think it was an important moment. I think my opponent should have played bishop c5, not to let my rook go to the back rank. But instead he took the pawn, and now I'm actually in a great position. After playing f4, I think I'm playing for a win now. And now after this, there are several moves. Probably rook c3 would be the most precise. I played h5, but this is all, I think, winning overall. So now I have those, 3 against 1 pawn in this place here, and that was more or less an easy win. Obviously with time control and so on, it's never so easy, but we managed to get to this moment. Knight d3 is the move which is actually ending. So this is where my opponent gave up, resigned, and this was the end of the game. So a nice win overall. I'm happy that I achieved that, and this win was giving me a very situation that gave me very close, to the IM norm later on. I will show you other games in other videos. So thanks for watching the videos here. Thanks for supporting me. Since the tournament, many things happened in my life, also in my chess life, and it's hard to adjust to the new situation. I'm becoming a little bit of a celebrity now. I've had a podcast interview, I've had some other interviews where I'm called the adult improver, because I've managed to gain some improvements while being 38, while having a wife, having kids, and running a company, having almost like 2 jobs, and somehow I managed to make a progress. So I'm happy to inspire other people, but on the other hand, I know where is my place. My place is to work more on my chess and keep improving, and making videos and showing in interviews is always nice, but this is just a side activity, and it's more important to focus on my weaknesses and focus on my strengths, focus on being better at openings and middle game and at endings. So hope to see you in my next videos. Thanks for watching.